Hi, this is Pastor Mark here to talk about the Sennheiser HD 558 headphones. These are circumaural headphones, which means they're meant to circle and cover the entire ear, not just rest on top of the ear, but completely cover the ears. The cups are made of plush cloth velour material, so is the headband. These are definitely the most comfortable headphones that I own. Obviously, they are not stylish like my Sennheiser Momentums are, but they're durable, plastic, good quality plastic. Sennheiser has strengthened the band in here so they don't break like the old 500 line from years ago. And long story short, they sound fantastic. The bass is rich and potent without muddying the mids and hindering the highs. The mids are beautiful and detailed. The highs are detailed. And these headphones particularly shine when you're listening to movies, when you're watching a movie on your iPad or on the television, and you can hear details you don't normally hear when you're just watching off the television set. For example, I was watching Tom Hanks and Madonna and Rosie O'Donnell in the movie A League of Their Own, and when you're at the ballpark, you can hear individual voices from the stands watching the game, and you can hear what they say. Normally, it just sounds like muffled noise of people talking, but these are so detailed you can pick up conversations other than the main dialogue of the movie. It's just outstanding. It really opens up the motion picture experience. Now, these are open back headphones. That means people are going to hear what you're listening to, and you're going to hear what they're saying to you. So these are not designed for these are not designed for public use, like at work, or if your wife's trying to sleep in bed. If you play these, she's going to get ticked at you. You're going to want to pick up a pair of Sennheiser Momentums, or some other sound isolating headphone. But the advantage of having an open back headphone is it allows air out and air in, and it allows for a full wide soundstage experience where you can hear, it feels like you're in a concert hall when you're listening to like live classical music or even live rock music. And when you're listening to songs, even light rock like Bread's Baby I'ma Want You, you can hear the clear bass pulsing in the left ear. You can hear the guitar riffs in the right ear. You can hear the vocals high above feels like it's above the headphone band. Like with other Sennheiser headphones, it sounds like, with the separation of the instruments, that there's a concert going on in your head. I really love the Sennheiser house sound. These are rich and fantastic. Couple of caveats, couple of concerns. How long this cord is. 10 feet long. I keep some of it tied up in a twisty tie. Comes with the 1/4-inch adapter, so you know it's designed for stereos and boom boxes, or not boom boxes, but higher up fidelity equipment and equalizers. You put this thing on here and it comes with it. Then you can plug it into your iPhone. But notice how big this is on the iPhone. Puts a lot of pressure on the headphone jack. I'm not crazy about that. But more often than not, I use my FIO E11 amplifier. And I wanted to talk about that. You don't really need a headphone amplifier to drive these on an iPad 4 or on a 10-inch tablet. On an iPhone, I recommend it. It really brings out the power and fullness of the sound. So then you would put another audio in cable in here, and then you would have a setup something like that. Oh my goodness, it sounds so good. I listen to the Star Wars soundtrack or something else with sweeping orchestras and strings, and the horns feel like the dude's playing right in your ear. Oh man, I've just never had an experience like that with a set of headphones. I love the Sennheiser HD 558s, and you can pick up a pair for roughly around $100, either like new or refurbished, and don't hesitate to do that. That's what I did. on Amazon.com. Retail price will cost you $179.99. I still consider any price in between there a bargain for these headphones. Now, some people sometimes ask me to compare. Pastor Mark, what about the HD 518 versus the HD 558? These are better, richer and fuller. What about the HD 598? Should you spend the extra $75-$80 for those? It's really a matter of preference. I don't consider the Sennheiser HD 598 a huge upgrade from these. You'll probably get a little wider frequency range, maybe a little more detail, a little more pristineness, a little better refinement. But the bass is flatter. I think the bass sounds better on these. There are modifications you can do. I know you can take the cups out and you can remove the foam padding inside. And I take the Sennheiser knows best policy. I think that when they designed their headphones, they knew what they were doing. I'm not going to mess with it, but that's just me. I'm satisfied with the powerful sound. Do I like these better than my Sennheiser Momentums? Oh, don't ask me that question. That's like asking me which one of my non-existent kids do I like better. I love my Momentums. It's a closed headphone. It doesn't leak sound. They're not quite as comfortable as these. But I would say for around the house, these are my favorites. For outside and for listening in public areas, I prefer my Sennheiser Momentums. They're better looking. They sound fantastic as well, not the wide soundstage like these. Long story short, I highly recommend the Sennheiser HD 558s. You guys take care and God bless.